Toastmasters of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Familiar things around us change before we even realize they can. And it is how we decide to face them makes us who we are. Today, I'll be telling you a story of my own, but before that, I'd like to ask something about your elementary schools. So raise your hands if you had only studied in one elementary school. How about 2 elementary schools? Okay, thank you very much. Well, it's obvious that most people's lives are quite peaceful. My life, however, has been full of changes since I was very young. 7 years after I was born, just like every other kid, I had to go to an elementary school. But unlike everyone else, the first big change of my life occurred in my 3rd grade. I said goodbye to my first elementary school and the second school took me in. Yet, it was so far away in Shenzhen, Guangdong province of China. I had never expected this to happen. When we took a plane to Guangdong, I thought we were only on a family trip, visiting my dad who was then working in Shenzhen. And then this happened. Who knew my mom was holding such a big plan all along? I guess I cried for over a week in order to protest, and I guess my mom had completely ignored me because the similar story happened over and over again. Every time my dad got transferred to a new place for work, the whole family would start getting busy. We'd moved so many times that I ended up having to 5 elementary schools. Now just imagine how 6 years of a primary school can be divided into 5 different schools. Yeah. Well, my family was always on the move. And every new neighborhood we arrived carried its own custom. As the old saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Roman does. We had no choice but to pick up the secrets of survival in each and every place. Rule number 1, get rid of your Taiwanese accent. No, I'm kidding. But I actually learned new games which local students play. And I learned different ways of using Mandarin. While my mom found out how to cut down prices sharply at the markets. Sudden changes always surprise me. When I believed that there couldn't be more ways of it, I got transferred back to the Taiwanese education system. So it's not just between schools now. It's the systems we're talking about. The high school I went to, instead of a local one, it was a Taiwanese school built in China. Yes, it's very special, thank you. What's more, it is a boarding school. So once again, I had to adapt to this brand new environment. Now let's flashback a little, and I'd like to show you some figures. So I've been to 5 elementary schools, 1 local junior high school, and 1 Taiwanese senior high. You must be thinking that's it, right? Well, oh no, it's not. I actually have been to 3 kindergartens way back in time. And that made a total of 10 schools just before college. To be honest, this kind of experience had actually taught me one thing very great. That is, adapt or die. We are who we are for lots of reasons. Although we cannot decide what should happen in our lives, we can totally choose who to be from all the changes that turn up. Unexpected things happen. And it will always surprise us. The only thing we can do is to be ready to adapt quickly. Because either we adapt or else we... Thank you very much, Toastmasters of the...